measure shot last time up.
And the 0-2. Got him. Now 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shelby Miller will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Jacob Webb into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up next for Chicago, Randall Grichuk. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Teel looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs at first. At the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. This to 3rd, and that chance handled. They get the force out number 3. The White Sox lead 1, and it remains 5-3. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 7th, Nicky Lopez getting ready to hit. Now a miss. That clips the corner.
Ball 2.
The count 2-1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Scott Kingery. Next Cub to hit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Caught him looking for the K. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hearn in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Cubs with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the seventh.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ball three.
Close but called a ball. Ball three. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The tying run at the plate. And he swings through that one.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Yandy Diaz waiting to hit for the Cubs. And a payoff pitch. Chopped on the ground. Murakami over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 5 and the Cubs 3. This is the Crosstown Classic on MLB The Show. Here at Wrigley Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Up next for the White Sox.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Colson Montgomery digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air center field. Kingery has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for Chicago, the right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
So digging in, Braden Montgomery. 1 for 3.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
Out towards right center field. Shaw should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they're up by 3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Into center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching for
Back
the White
now,
Sox.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Leisure. 32nd appearance. Back to the top of the order. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. The Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Sliced hard but foul. Leisure, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 2-seamer. That
That's
one
the ball.
way inside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Lifted in the air, right field. Montgomery under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
Up.
The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cubs.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, Caleb
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Sam Antonacci. And a swing and a miss there. Ripped on the ground to second. Lopez tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Edgar.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Left field. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the White Sox, the first
Munetaka Murakami will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Conforto in position. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Kyle Teal.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Kyle Teal. His righty-lefty splits there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Carroll off of first with 2 away. Center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So one left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now
we're back, and on the mound is the closer, Grant Taylor.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And here is Michael Conforto.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
No, that's a ball.
Got him looking. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Cubs. the right
Now,
fielder,
Matt
number 6,
Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. And tonight. And there's 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Nicky.
1 out left for the Cubs. Now it's going to be Nicky Lopez. And that's through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Cubs down to their final strike. This one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.